Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on the final day of the growth week, and before we get into it, I'm feeling a little bit weird today. I think there's some allergies or something going around, but nose is all stuffy, so if I sound a bit weird, sorry about that. But we are on the final day of growth week, and let's just jump into it. As you can see, I did switch the team already because we got 0 sneaky snacking. We are going to get 100 sleep points, puts us at 6,186 for our total. And for our daily lottery, we can grab hopefully some diamonds. I do kind of desperately need some diamonds. Small ingredient tickets, not bad. I do need those as well. I've used a few over this week just because of how things have been going. And since the new week, the month rolled over about a week ago, that's what I was trying to say. We can go ahead and grab our master biscuit for the month. Let's pick that up and possibly, yeah, we have enough to buy everything. I mean, is there really any reason for me to hold on to it? Well, no, hold on. Before we do that, we definitely want to buy the easy travel ticket. You want to make sure to buy that every month. It is very good to have several on hand, especially for when events roll around and you want to make sure you get a particular dish. Very good for that. It helped me quite a lot with Entei. We can buy quite a bit of Poke Biscuits, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off. For some reason, I just want to buy them all at once, just to make sure I remember, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's jump into this sleep report now that we've got the master biscuit and the easy travel ticket, because those are the most important things. And we should, well, I don't know what we're gonna get. I would like to get dozing at some point this week. Well, that's a lot of dozing. 14%. Unfortunately, with 42% snoozing and 44% slumbering, that might be okay. It's not balanced. I thought it was going to be balanced. Dozing is pretty good. I want the dozing because that means we have a chance of Dratini, and that is ultimately what I'm looking for the extra candies. I was about to say that's a lot of 3 stars, but 3-star sleeps are good. 66.8 million. I think we were No, we got enough. Okay, I was about to say, I think we were just shy of what we needed. Oh, we're just shy of what we needed for the 8 spawns. I think I needed like another 8,000 drowsy power. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh well, I did use another incense. Of course, you can see exactly what it is down there in the bottom. But we also got a new sleep style. But at least we will have 8 spawns tomorrow, so that's good. Let's see, we've got Chikorita, Ekans, Psyduck, Bellsprout, Ivysaur, Venusaur, and another Psyduck. No Dratini. That is the worst. I mean, we're getting plenty of Bellsprout candy, so that's good. Our Victory Bell will be happy. The Atop Belly Primate. All right. Have I seen a primate before? I have. Okay, I've seen a few of them. All right. Well, now that that's done, hopefully Chikorita's hungry. Chikorita is the one that I want to take home. Bellsprout would also be nice to take another one home because we could use a better one. But Chikorita is the top priority. Nobody's hungry. Let's see. Yep. Venusaur. Yeah, no one's hungry, so let's see what we can do with this Chikorita. Hopefully take it home. 3. All right, no big hit there. That's okay. If we get a big hit here, it'll be fine. That'll be nice. Come on, Chikorita. No. And watch, now it's full. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Good, we can take this home. All right, we got another shot at a good Chikorita. Okay, and now, let's just feed the Bellsprout what we can. Just to make sure that we can take it home next time we see it. I doubt we're gonna be able to take it home today. Okay, one more. All right. We're not going to take this home unless we get a big hit right here. Nope. No luck. Still not full. Interesting. I mean, we could get a big hit right here. That'd be really nice. No. How long has it been since I've gotten a big hit? Now it's going to be full with 1 pip left. Yeah. Go figure. All right. Well, that's fine. Did we get another Bellsprout? Were there 2? No, there were 2 Psyducks. That's what it was. All right. Whatever. Well, at least we'll take the Bellsprout home next time, and we've got the Chikorita, which honestly, that is the main thing. Like I said earlier, that is top priority. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, let's send out. What is gonna be the most helpful? Is actually an interesting question. Chikorita is really helpful, but only on Lapis. Bellsprout has potatoes. Bulbasaur is only honey and tomatoes. And what else? I forget what else Bulbasaur has. I don't think it's super great anyway. Maybe also potatoes? Let's send out the Bellsprout candy. Victory Bell is just too good at tomatoes and potatoes. I think that's probably a safe bet. Let's see, we got 15 candies from the Atop Belly, the Venusaur, 12 Bulbasaur candies, nice, 11 Bellsprout. Yeah, we got a good amount of candies today, and that was a 2-star Chikorita sleep. Yeah, we're doing pretty all right. We're doing all right. We're also gonna grab about 10 grand in Dream Shards, so that's nice. I definitely need more Dream Shards. All right, level 14 in Docile Chikorita. All right, come on. Docile, I think, is neutral, if I remember correctly. Ingredient spread, not super concerned about. Energy recovery, no! We're already starting off terribly. Energy recovery and ingredient spread, ingredient finder. Nah. Inventory, helping speed, skill trigger, yep. Well, y'all already know what's gonna happen with this one, but we're just gonna see how good it is. Total strength, yep. Let's calculate berry strength. I'm more concerned with berry strength than anything else on this Chikorita specifically. I don't know how much I want to switch to berry strength with my berry specialist versus total strength. Just yet. We'll figure that out eventually, but this Chikorita is bad. Even if we didn't have a decent one already, this one's pretty bad. So, we know the fate of this Chikorita. Let's go ahead and move on. It looks like the Chikorita hunt continues. It's not treating us as badly as the Pichu did back in the day, but it's pretty bad. I see a red icon there. Is that new news? It's not. It's not new news. It was just a medal. Psyched me out. Ooh, 340 Pokemon befriended and a sleep research with a team above 11,400. Nice. 3,900 Dream Shards and a shiny stone. Very good. Hold on. That's not possible. Hold on. I gotta look into this right now while I'm thinking about it. That's not possible. I switched to this team this morning. This is the team that just got me that medal. So you can change the team after doing your sleep session. You can review your sleep session later, change your team to be the RP that's above the medal target, then do the sleep research and get the medal. Because I went to bed with this team, and this team is not above 11,400. So that's interesting. You can cheese the medal a little bit. Not a big deal, honestly, but you can cheese the medal. It was a big deal to my brain because I don't even remember what the rewards were that I just got for those 2 medals because I was just so distracted I didn't even look at them. So I'll have to check that when I go back in and edit the video. All right, 41 community reports with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, they doubled up. Nice. Not bad at all. See a lot of shiny icons there. Very nice. All right. No level ups. And we can get into the meat and potatoes quite literally, because I did switch out to a grocery shopping team as soon as I woke up this morning, because we are desperately low on ingredients with only 195 when about 100 of them are corn. Probably could have done without putting Beware on the team to get more corn, but you know what? Never hurts to have too much corn. Let's see, can we get another skill trigger? You did give me one this morning when I woke up. Nope, no dice. All right, well, let's see what we can do about breakfast. Call mine fruit salad. I'm okay with that. I mean, I wish we had enough for the green grass salad, but we're missing a lot. So that's not happening. We do have enough. Make a decent one though. Let's see. Let's just throw everything in here. I mean, we're gonna use almost everything anyway. We could use some extra corn. We got Beware on the team. Let's just fill the rest with corn. It's fine. We've got plenty. We've got Beware on the team. If this goes extra tasty, that'll be even better. Even better. All right, so that's gonna be 75,475. Well, that is definitely 8 spawns tomorrow. So looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. All right, well. That should put us, is it gonna, no, I don't think it'll be Master 2. It is just barely Master 2. I was gonna say we might get to Master 3 after all, but I think we got a long way to go, and I don't even know if we can get to Master 3 even with all these ingredients that we're gonna pull in today. 'Cause we don't have any apples coming in. Master 3 is 850. Yeah, we need another 90,000. It's possible, but almost certainly not, unless we specifically try to get a better salad. Where was it? Green grass salad, oil, corn, tomato, potato. We can actually pull that off. Tomato potato is not going to be hard. The oil is going to be the interesting one. You know what? Why not? Let's see if we can do it. Just for science. So we want Victory Bell for the potatoes. We have enough corn, but having more is not going to be the worst. So if we want oil, let's see, who's our best oil person? I'm pretty sure it's still Toxicroak. Let's see. Yes. Still Toxicroak. Yeah. Still the shiny Toxicroak. Problem is, we need somebody else bringing in oil, because that Toxicroak alone is not going to be enough for lunch and dinner. I mean, we could use this guy. It's not the best scenario because it's only 2. It would be better if I had somebody that brought more oil at level 30. Your mushrooms. Yeah, you get oil at 60. This is not a good spot. Let's see. Ditto. No. Too slow. That's the problem with Ditto. Even if you've got a good ingredient spread, they're just too slow. Their base frequency is so slow. It needs to be reduced by like 10-15%. Probably, yeah, probably closer to 15 or 20% to make it actually viable. Yeah, I think we just have to go with the other Toxicroak and just deal with the only 2. So that means that in reality, we need to not worry about the corn because we're gonna have plenty of that stocked up. We need tomatoes, which I think is the Obama snow is the best. I think this guy is our best tomato chance. Is he though? He is not. Oh yeah, no, he will be because he's evolved. So his frequency is gonna be significantly lower. Yeah, there's that. You're not tomatoes. You are tomatoes. I'm not worried about you. You're too slow. What about you? You do have tomatoes. Oh, you're gonna be nice. Do I really even need a better Bellsprout with you? If I've got you, do I need a better one? You're pretty good. You are pretty good. Maybe I already had the Bellsprout I needed all along. I just got distracted super bad. Oh, tomatoes is Venusaur. For some reason, I was thinking Venusaur had tomatoes and honey flipped. I wonder how many people were yelling at me in the comments. Or not in the comments. How many people were watching the video yelling at me like, pick Venusaur! Yeah, definitely had a smooth brain moment there. While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and get rid of this new Chikorita. We don't need it. Send to the professor. Before I forget, another 5 candies. That's good. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to try this. We're going to see if this team works. I'm not going to feed lunch now. A lot of times I will do lunch if we get there, but I'm not going to do it now because I want to get some ingredients built up. Hopefully we can get enough oil before dinner time, but I know sometimes the Toxicroak just fight me on every turn. But being this close to Master 3, I do want to try to get there for that Dratini incense because as you can see, I have not had any luck getting Dratini to spawn naturally. So I'm going to try to get that Dratini incense, and in the meantime, I'm going to collect these mission rewards and get 1,400 dream shards and another 15 diamonds. Hopefully we can clear the mission board and pick up that incense because that will be a very, very nice touch. Look at you already. Oh, giving me a Duran Berry. That's cute. Nice. Okay. So that's the plan. We're going to run with this team. I'm going to see if I can get the green grass salad, see if I can make that for lunch. If it goes extra tasty and we don't have to worry about dinner, then we can just stock up some ingredients. If not, hopefully have enough for dinner and just see how it goes. Maybe we can salvage something out of this week with salads. It's not Growth Week's fault. It's the salads. But speaking of Growth Week, kind of wanted to run over my opinions of Growth Week so far. Well, now that we're pretty much at the end, we just have the rest of today and tomorrow's sleep report, and that's going to be it. But all in all, not a bad event. I think most of my negativity towards the event is from the fact that I got salads, so that's not the event's fault. But just looking at the event on its own, the extra candies has been pretty nice. We're going to get a ton of extra candies, especially if you were at an island where you could jump through the ranks really quickly and get 8 spawns very quickly. You probably got a lot of extra candies. I still feel like I got a pretty decent amount of candies, even with it being harder for me to get to that 8 spawn point. So I think that bonus is actually pretty good. Maybe it could have gone to double candies, but that's me being nitpicky. I honestly think the extra 50% is pretty decent on its own. It just would have been nice if I had more incense for stuff that I actually wanted the candies for, rather than only Chikorita. But that's not the event's fault again. That's just the way it worked out for me. The extra sleep XP, that one I think could have been buffed a little bit more. That one probably should have been double. It doesn't really feel like it really made an impact. Not only do I not feel like it really made an impact, I've also read comments from other people and comments in the Discord about how they've had a Pokemon on their team all week and it only grew 2 levels from level 14 to level 16 was one that I remember specifically. So it probably could have been double and would have been fine. I get that this is a long-term game and, you know, we're not really meant to fly through the levels super quickly, but all in all, it probably could have been double and not really hurt anything. I don't think it would have hurt the balance of the game, because at the end of the day, you can only have 5 Pokemon on your team to get that double XP anyway. So I don't think that would have hurt anything. And the fact that Growth Incense doesn't really seem to be a super common item that people just have a ton of on hand. So it's not like you could use that and get ×4 all the time, or, you know, the entire week. I'm sure there would be some people that do have those, but very few. Most players probably wouldn't have been negatively, well, from the developer standpoint, wouldn't have been negatively affected with the ×2. So I feel like that could have been better, but overall, a pretty good event. If I was to give it a rating, I'd say like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I mean, it's a chill event. It's not meant to be super stressful or for you to like really go out of your way to try to catch anything specific. It's just meant for you to get a little bit of an extra boost throughout your week. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. It was a very solid first chill event. I don't remember any events that we've had before that have just been kind of, hey, just come hang out and get some cool buffs. So for the first chill event that I can think of, and if it's not the first, it's one of the first, it's pretty good. It's a good first start, and I think that just tweaking that helper sleep XP a little bit and bumping that up to a ×2 would have been a really good call. I think that would have been the one thing that really could have taken this to the next level. The extra candies, like I said, they were good, and I'm just being nitpicky if I say to bump that to ×2. That's just me being greedy. So I think that one's fine. Just bump up the sleep XP a little bit, and I think that would have made all the difference. But overall, 8 out of 10 event. I hope we get some more chill events like this in the future that maybe have some different buffs. That would be nice to see, not always getting the exact same buffs. You know, maybe we get, hey, this time we get sleep XP ×2, and instead of extra candies, maybe we get extra sleep points or something. I don't know. I'm having a hard time coming up with anything really crazy right now. But, you know, just to change it up a little bit so it's not just the exact same event, or potentially even just do the growth week every like 3 months or something. It could be a recurring event. That wouldn't be too bad with the same bonuses. I don't know. All in all, I like the event. I like that it was chilled. It doesn't seem like it's going to be the kind of event that gives people event fatigue, because there's always something happening. So it's nice to have every once in a while, so we're not always just, oh, we got to get the next thing. We got to get the next thing, you know? So I liked it. 8 out of 10. Look forward to having another one again. Other than that, we're just going to see how things go. Hopefully we get the ingredients we need to make the green grass salad for, well, hopefully I get an extra tasty for lunch. That would make it even better if all I got is lunch with an extra tasty and then we ain't got to worry about it. That would be super nice. But that said, that is where I'm going to leave it for today. So thank you for watching the video. Y'all make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that link to the Discord in the description of this video. We got a pretty good community over there. They're real nice folks. They're very happy to talk about anything Pokemon or other video games. And in fact, we're talking about Final Fantasy. We just wrapped that one up in the live stream last night. But that said, go ahead and come join us over there. We've got a nice community. And thank y'all again for watching the video. Y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.